Hello? 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 Hello, hello, hello? Okay, there we go. I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea why the old stream cut out back there. I don't know if there was a network issue. I mean, clearly not, right? Because it would have kicked me out of the game. I have no idea why that kicked me out back there. Why the stream suddenly stopped. That is so very strange. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep going from here and hope that doesn't happen again, because that was kind of really annoying and random. Ow. Fucking asshole. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna run back out here real quick, because I was yapping about the colony ship, and the stream just randomly decided to stop, and I'm not sure why. Anyways, what I was saying was, the colony ships are really, really, really cool, because they are this is probably like the best condition we will ever... Fucking trees in the way. This is probably the best condition we're ever going to see one of the colony ships to really get a good look at them. And we've got... So these three big-ass metal orbs here, these are all filled to the brim with a bunch of, like, cryostasis pods, and they are filling most of the, like, circumference, the entire wall of it. I think we actually get to travel inside one of them in the Taken King and see the inside, and I'll probably bring it up later. But a lot of these other ones are way off in the distance, right? You can't really see them too well in the way of detail. This is probably the best looking one we're going to find. You've got these three massive jet engines on it, a bunch of shipping containers filled with materials attached to the side, and then three big-ass, like, interplanetary rocket ships like that. There's two here, and then one on the back that you can't quite see. But this is probably the best we're going to see one of the old Cosmodrome, like, ships, and it is so awesome. I love the way they look. I love a lot of the setup and what's going on in this area when they're setting you up to, like, see a lot of the old stuff that went on during the Golden Age. There's so much mystery packed into this place of, like, what happened? What was going on here? Stuff like that. And I also just love the design of everything. Everything was great. Oh, great, we reached level 4. Yippee! 522, okay. We'll keep our 22 legs there. That hand cannon does 17, which is more than our scout rifle. And we have a super now, our Fist of Havoc. Hell yeah. We are going to give all of our enemies the what for. Yeah, I have no idea what cut out the stream back there. I keep trying to look around on the channel just a little bit to see if there's... Yeah, I don't know what cut it out at all. I'll just have to put these two videos together, evidently, and just kind of hope that doesn't happen again. So I don't have like 5 different videos.
What is this?
Oh, lots of motion ahead. That's the hive.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yep. Let's see. I will be putting these together and putting them out on the VOD channel on YouTube. So yeah. Just so you guys are aware. So if you miss something, you can always come back to watch this. Or if you guys are part of the VOD squad, as I like to call them, and you happen to watch these videos after the fact because you're not able to be here in the moment or what have you, they will be there for you. Okay, talk to the speaker the moment we encounter the hive. There we go. Hit him in the shoulder to like jolt them out of their cover and then blow their head off. Easy. Peek. Peek, goddammit.
There's a wizard here. You have to kill him.
With pleasure. Done. Oh, and everyone else dies too. That's brilliant.
The Hive haven't been on Earth in centuries. Darkness could be a lot closer than we think.
Darkness could be a lot closer than we think.
We should probably get moving.
Alright. Hell yeah, there we go. Done and dusted. Nice and easy. Okay. We didn't get anything new throughout the mission anyway that I haven't already equipped, so... Yeah, Fist of Havoc. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. So we do get our grenade, and we do get... Oh, do we get rewards? A sniper and some legs. Okay, I'll take it. We get our grenade ability, our punching ability, and our super. But that is about it. That's all we have to work off of here. So we unfortunately do not get a placeable piece of cover as we do in Destiny 2. Which honestly means that you had to be a lot more skilled and a lot more creative in Destiny 1. And that's certainly not to say that Destiny 2 players aren't skilled. You know, having seen a lot of the shit Destiny 2 has brought up over the years that people need to cope with and kind of work through, it's inspired skill that needs to be bred out of players in different ways. But I digress. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just a little, befuddled, I suppose. Oh, hey, cutscene! I think this is the speaker, talking to us now. Because we've gone over to talk to him and figure out what's going on with the darkness and the hive and how they might be closer. Yeah, here we are, and he's going to explain, like, hey, so, you've only just risen as a guardian, you know, you've done a little bit of work, but you really don't know what's going on.
When we were much more powerful.
Yeah, here we are. Okay.
But that was long ago. Until it wakes and finds its voice, I am the one who speaks for the traveler. You must have no end of questions, Guardian. In its dying breath, the traveler created the ghosts to seek out those who can wield its light as a weapon. Guardians, to protect us and do what the Traveler itself no longer can.
What happened to it?
I could tell you of the great battle centuries ago, how the Traveler was crippled. I could tell you of the power of the darkness, its ancient enemy. There are many tales told throughout the city to frighten children. Lately, those tales have stopped. Now, the children are frightened anyway. The darkness is coming back. We will not survive it this time.
Its armies surround us. The Fallen are just the beginning.
What can I do?
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them. Your ghost will guide you. I only hope he chose wisely.
I did. I'm sure of it. We're in this together now.
Hell yeah. This game really has aged, like, really well over time. I mean, we're certainly not working with, like, you know, fucking 4K, you know, UE5 ridiculous-ass graphics and shit. We don't have to. This game looks good as it is. This game has aged really, really well. I think it really was made at the peak of, like, PlayStation 3 graphics, and even PlayStation 4 graphics really didn't expand on things all too much. PS5 and the games that have been made with Unreal Engine 5 are kind of the most big expansions that we've seen in the way of graphics and gaming industry. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, this game simply has just aged really well over time, despite everything.
The Vanguard's reporting that Fallen are tearing into machines all over the Cosmodrome. I'm starting to think they aren't just looting the place. Whatever they're looking for, we should probably find it first. I'm picking up heavy Fallen activity near the Forgotten Shore, but that's miles from here. Guardians set up a vehicle grid here. We sync to that, we can summon ground transport from our ship. Let's go.
Okay, Guardian set up a vehicle grid here. If we sync with that, we can summon our transport. Okay, so this is Sparrow shit now. We're looking into trying to get a Sparrow. Current objective has us going this way. Perfect.
Here's the Sparrow link.
Here we are, the good old Sparrow link. Let's hop to it.
Encoding superposed states, entangling ket vectors, and... we're late.
Yeah!
Alright, if you want to get your Sparrow, we can be in the Forgotten Shore in seconds.
Hey, there we go. Let's get to it. In a lot of these, like, musics that especially have a lot of, like, drums going on in the background, you can really hear a lot of the, like, I'm pretty sure it was Michael Salvatore was the old musical producer. He used to be, until the dickhead at the top of the, you know, Bungie corporate ladder decided to randomly fire his ass out of nowhere. I don't agree with that whatsoever. I think he's a jackass. Sony gives him a bunch of money to keep his crew, and instead he fires more than half of them, uses the remainder of the cash on a new HQ and antique cars. It's such a fucking waste. But that's besides the point. Michael Salvatore was very clearly a brilliant musical producer, making music for them for Halo and even for Destiny. He's likely worked with the company for like 25 plus years, somewhere around there. He has to have worked for them for roughly that long, since the Halo days. And you know, this music is, a lot of Destiny's music is very different from Halo. There are very few similarities, and the only similarities I can pick apart are things like this, where like you have a lot of like percussion music like this, where it's, I think percussion is like drums and stuff like that. Excuse me, I'm not a music major here, but just a lot of these like background drumming beats kind of going on throughout the music is very indicative of a lot of the old Halo themes. I never played Halo all too much. I never had an Xbox, so I grew up with a PlayStation. Hell, that's what we're playing on right now, a PlayStation. In case the button binds haven't already given that off. you know, so I never grew up with Halo as a kid. I grew up with Destiny as a kid, but either way, you can see a lot of his, similar musical style in even some of these beginning themes for Destiny 1. A lot of the later themes for Destiny 1 and, like the DLCs, as well as Destiny 2 music, at least for most of what Michael worked on before he was gotten rid of. A lot of that started to kind of eke out. He, like, kind of etched his own style into Destiny music, and I think that's great, because it's really cool to see, like, little tidbits of stylization in the music that remind you of something like Halo, but when it comes to it being a different, unrelated game, you don't want too many similarities, otherwise it just becomes like the music just kind of feels like Halo clone music, And this, Bungie stepped away from Microsoft and stuff like that in the Halo IP overall because they, if I recall right, just did not enjoy how they were treated within the company. So they wanted to make something of their own. And this was that something. And with it, they didn't want to hold on to too many differences. Or not, they didn't want to hold on to too many similarities to their old, like, bygone project that they didn't really like anymore. And I can sympathize with that. Okay, those are both 22. Lovely. 17, 5, 22. 17, 12, 22. Throw that on. Get rid of this. Okay. And we keep it moving. Now we got a pulse rifle. Good old Rasputin. Fucking mumbling. Schizophrenic old man.
They're both linked to something in Skywatch. Let's check it out.
This guy won't even know what hit him. Fucking got that motherfucker. Alright, let's get this guy too. I think killing a level 8 will get us up to level 5. That'd be pretty nice. Or not. It's a lot less effective than I thought. Oh shit, grenade. Oh, poor guy. Must suck. Here we are. Auto rifle, also 22. Okay. I'll screw around with the pulse for a bit. I think this is the entrance door to one of Rasputin's chambers down here as well. It's in like the corner, if I recall right. I hope we don't get super high level enemies down here. That would suck. Oh my god. Celebrant of Oryx, Hallowed Knight. Oh, hey, hold on. Ooh, they're immune. Yep, I'm gone. I'm gone. Yep, I'm out. So long, fellas. You guys have fun down there. You got that. You got that. You guys have jurisdiction over the place. That's yours. I mean, who am I to step in, right? Fuck. They would have ripped me in half, dude. Celebrant of Oryx, and their levels are complete question marks, and they're just immune to anything I do. Crazy work. That's how you knew something was, fucking scary, is when you shot it and you got that immune. It was over. That's how you know that was a fucking scary-ass enemy, dude. Alright. Yep. Alright. Bitch. Oh. Oh shit. My eyes. That's a thing I didn't like about this game. I mean, it's not like a deal breaker or anything. Destiny 1 is a fantastic game, but I hated that your grenades and their effects could affect you. In fact, I think that's just carried over into Destiny 2 as well. Like your grenades and their effects can screw with you, which I mean, fair enough. It's a grenade, right? Like you're not invincible or impervious to explosives. Just because it's thrown by you doesn't mean it's different, you know. But it was a pain in the ass. I can see you, motherfuckers. Oh, you bitch. Who the hell is shooting at me up there? Oh, there's a captain. Got him. Alright, Ghost. Go check this out.
The Fallen are trying to access these machines, but something is fighting back? This will take some time.
Oh boy. Fucking whiffed that first shot completely. Now, while the current Bungie CEO or whoever coordinated the firing of all those people, the buying of antique cars, wasting Sony's money that they gave them to keep their staff, and then getting that new HQ, regardless of that dickhead in charge who has completely ruined anyone's, like, perception of him, regardless of him and his faults, I am quite pleased with the fact that Destiny 1 still remains active and its servers, because a scummy, shit-headed ass company. Now, granted, right, it is very difficult, like, you cannot keep a game and its servers up infinitely. I think there will come a day where Destiny 1 servers power down, you know, they will have, you know, a final day of lifetime, and when that day comes, it will be extremely sad, because it will be an age of, like, gaming kind of gone, you know, like, memories of ages long past kind of dead, or, like, passed on, in a way. So it'll be sad when that day comes, for sure. I'll be upset, personally. I know why, though, right? Like, you cannot keep a server up forever. It costs money to keep these servers up. And it's not no cheap shit either, I'm sure. You know, for these guys to constantly pour resources to keep numerous of these servers up for the game that we played on, it can be difficult. I'm hoping that maybe they find some way to make it so you can play the game offline. You know, you might not be able to do something like Crucible, for instance, or you might not be able to get all 6 of your boys together for a raid, but you can still play Destiny 1 and its story, right? I think that would be that'd be a good happy ending. I would accept that. Where I can at least just play the game, you know? But I completely understand if things pan out and that's just not the case. But either way, you know, this game will eventually come to an end, and that's kind of why I want to sit down. I wanted to sit down and just go through a stream of playing it for you guys, for you guys to look into this, you know, age-old, fun, beautiful story and experience and game and enjoy it with me, but also for me to go through and enjoy it again for my own personal things. And aside from all of that, have something left over for me to look back on, you know. I can look back on these streams years into the future after Destiny 1 is over and done with, and I can say to myself, yeah, I played Destiny 1 over and over again. I streamed it, I've got the memories recorded, all that stuff. So, this is for my enjoyment just as much as it is for your guys's. That's why I'm going through and playing this.
They didn't get much. Kept hitting an active firewall.
Okay.
Old
Earth Russian. Active firewall? That's Rasputin.
Legends are true. A war mine did survive the collapse.
Rasputin. An AI built to defend Earth. He faced the darkness and survived. And he's protecting something here in the Cosmodrome.
We have to find a way to reach him.
Very good. Very good. Stormfist. Did I look? I don't think I got that. I don't think I grabbed them. Helmet and gun. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay. Let's see. Stormfist. Perfect. So we have our melee ability officially. 22, 27. Yeah! Alright. 22, 17, 27. Throw that on. 17, 27. That's a engram. 5, 27. We are very quickly climbing up in the ranks. Look at that. Look at Orion. He is looking good. Proud. Very proud. I love him. I love him. My baby. Sparrow S10. Sparrow S10. Sparrow S10. Okay. I think we've done all that we can on Earth, right? Aside from just running around and patrolling. Yes, we have. In that case, we're going to go back to the tower. I'm going to run to the bathroom while we load in. We're going to talk to Zavala, and then we're going to go to the moon. I'll be back. We're back. I'm back. The only suck part about streaming on console, because that's how I'm doing this, I have a like PlayStation has a Twitch plugin built into it that allows you to broadcast and stream gameplay to a Twitch channel. So that's what I'm up to, right? I'm streaming this to you guys on Twitch. I've got it connected to. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you guys see my Mark rubber band across the map just then? Like, holy shit! Settle down there. Goodness gracious. Anyways,
We have some new engrams.
you know, you can link it up so that you can stream to Twitch and everything like that. So that's what we're up to right now. 27, 25. 23, 25. Hell yeah. Ooh, hey, and those alarms don't look too bad. Gwalior type 2.
Come back before I get bored.
So yeah, that's what I'm up to right now, just streaming through that that attachment there. That plugin. But the only suck part about it is like you cannot I don't have access to like my stream starting soon screen and my be right back screen, because those are specifically built into OBS on my PC. So for things like gaming on my PC, for instance, or doing VR chat roleplay, I can throw those up whenever. But for this, I cannot. So kind of sucks. 30 kills with arc abilities, 30 enemies without taking damage, 15 with attachable grenades. No. 50 Vex. No. Well, I'll keep it for later. Keep it for later. Collect resource nodes, open data, kill enemies in the Cosmodrome. Okay. We can do that, we can do that. Commander Zimbabwe.
Does the traveler look any different this morning, Guardian?
Does the traveler look any different this morning, Guardian? I hope you guys. I hope you guys can. I hope you guys can hear the stream all right. As far as I know, the audio is balanced pretty good. I don't remember. Okay. Talk to Zavala. Good to see you again, Guardian. I truly mean that. You'd be surprised how many newborn Guardians do not make it out of their early days. If it gives you any solace, I make sure that every fallen Titan is buried at the wall.
Never doubted you.
I never doubted you. As a striker, you move. Okay, this is a result of reaching level 4, I'm pretty sure. As a striker, you move to the front of the war, the front of the fire team, the front of the line. You are the front, and the front moves with you. Go. Take the field of battle. Prove to the enemy that you are a living front line. Make them heed your training well.
Well done, Guardian.
Your intelligence is invaluable, Guardian. The dream of the city is stronger today because of your efforts. I want you to speak with Ikora, my warlock counterpart on the council. She's been following Rasputin's trail, one I think is worth exploring. So we got 25 helmet, 25 gauntlets, and 26 chest armor. Helmet is 27, gauntlets are 25. This is 22. Well, now it's 32. I have no need for any of this, actually. I will take the arms, though, I guess. Complete patrol of each type. City thanks you, Guardian. It still stands because of the tenacity and bravery of Guardians like you. Okay, patrols 101. Alright, I can do that. Okay. 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 32 chest. Level 30 arms. My arms are currently 25. I'll take 5 more levels. Hell yeah. Don't mind me.
Back to the front, Guardian.
Back to the front, Guardian. Level 30 arms. Put them on. Yeah! Alright, there we go. And... Titan Codex, Battle Recovery, and Toughness. Yep. Yep. 27. I already got a 20.
Need a little help?
Or, no, 20. I already got a 27. Ikora! Hello! I'm here to talk about the Warmind. Once the Warmind network stretched across the solar system, linked together by powerful communications arrays, Dead Orbit sent scouts out some time ago to investigate the arrays. They never returned. I want to know what happened to them and what the might of and what the mind of Rasputin may hold. Okay. Oh, the last array. So that's the array mission. Okay, all of our bounties. Do patrols. Alright, we'll do the array first. Because I still have bounties that have to do with Earth. So we can do the array, get rid of Fallen and Hive, complete a couple of bounties. Then we'll do patrols on Earth. We'll just kind of like fart around and finish some of those. And then we'll go to the moon if we have time. Earth. The last array. This is the one where we power up the array and all the Hive are coming for us. That's what this is. Excuse me.
Reports a team of Guardians went dark near the old Skywatch. They were running a mission for Dead Orbit, had codes to a hidden array that could reconnect us to the other colonies in the system. If we can find their ghosts, maybe we can open that array.
Dead Orbit Guardians that just got like completely
The ghosts were last
slimed.
heard from near the Skywatch. Let's head there and see if we can find them.
I'm not the best. I'm not the best Sparrow operator. That's not what I wanted to do. Hello. I'm here to reclaim the Skywatch. Smellies. Get those motherfuckers out of here.
We're heading back through that Hive breeding ground. The Vanguard say they're spilling onto the surface now, keeping the Fallen busy.
Lovely. Are they gonna be here? Nope. Oh, okay, that's probably what that meant, you know. They're spilling onto the surface, keeping the Fallen busy, so they're not gonna be down there. We're good. But they are gonna be up here. I believe the Hive kind of start invading Earth, and they're like, oh, they haven't been on Earth in centuries, so that's because they were on the moon. And I'm pretty sure these guys are part of Crota's brood. Because what ends up, like, it's so great, because Bungie back then, and I think even now, but like back then, they planned way ahead of time, because you have these Hive attacking here that are part of Crota's brood, and this is like base vanilla game. This is before Crota's End even drops. And then Crota's End is like, hey, Crota is waking up on the moon. And he is going to bring this massive Hive invasion down on Earth, and it's not going to be pretty. We need to put a stop to that and kill Crota. And we do, right? Crota is a raid boss in Destiny 1. And 2, but that was kind of more so for memory's sake. There's no real lore attached for you there. Either way, you know.
The ghosts. They're in a clearing between buildings not far from here.
The ghosts. Oh yeah, and these anchors here, I actually found out
Fallen have them.
From another member who might be a little too obsessed with the Hive. There's like this guy that I was talking to at one point.
It's dead.
About the Hive, and he's very much a bit of a lore scholar on them. And I always wondered what these like big and small, like weird anchor-looking, almost like mace head looking things were jammed into the ground over here. Turns out these are called seeders, or seeder ships, S-E-E-D-E-R. And they are drop ships that slam into the ground and opened up, and the Hive invade the surface through those. That's how the Hive get onto a planet and begin to invade it. And, you know, those are launched from, like, a dreadnought, for instance, like a super big-ass ship. Those are drop pods, in essence, that the Hive come down in. And they'll start to populate a surface. And then when they have control, that's when they'll start to call in things like tomb ships and, you know, bring in more of their guys, stuff like that. But that's how the invasion process begins. And I think that's brilliant. That's so cool.
This one still holds the codes. Let's find the array.
Bitch. Oh. Bad move. Oh. Got him. I know I don't really have to kill these guys. The only reason I'm bothering with them is firstly to complete that, but also because they give XP in these early stages of the game, and I want XP personally. What the deaths are not master right. Hello? There you are. Yeah. 1 million deaths are not enough for Master Raoul. Cause drone reconnaissance, hell yeah.
A million deaths are not enough for Master Raoul.
You know, people speculated for so long what that could mean, and we never got anything out of it. Never figured out what that was all about at all. People thought it had to do with, like, people thought he was possessed by Savathun for the longest time, and that he was just hanging out in the tower all these years, or something like that. People speculated for ages what any of that could mean. Oh, the Taken are coming. I gotta go. I gotta go. That is the exact... Yep, Taken forces are corrupting the area. I'm gone. Nope. 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 Not for me. I will stay in my, you know, low-level, baby sucking his finger type shit. I'm good. I do not need to face something that is like 2 DLCs away right now. Thanks. I'm good. I am good. We will cross that bridge with the Taken when we come to it, fellas. Not right now, though. Oh yeah, I'm getting all this stuff and I haven't done any of it. No, you bitch! Die. What do we get? What do we get? 22, 27, 33. Okay. 30, 33. 22, 32. That's encoded, that's encoded. Alright, perfect. Still don't have a heavy weapon, by the way.
Approaching the control station.
Which sucks a little bit, but
it.
that's okay. We're making do. If we had a heavy weapon, like, we're already mowing through these guys pretty damn good with what we already have. If we had a heavy weapon, it would only be worse. For them, not for us. It would be better for us. Pretty damn good. Fuck you, dude. Pissing me off. Oh, fucking asshole. I want to go back to a shotgun, man. Can I go back to that? These guys all know that I have a sniper, so they keep running behind objects and shit. What do you mean they don't want to get... What do you mean they don't want to get shot? A bunch of bullshit. Oh, that did some good shield damage. Let me get in there. Ugh. It's over, Captain. Idiot. Yeah, fucking... I sit here and bitch and moan about how they hide, but the moment they come out and I shoot them, I insult them, like... Whoa. Whoa. I heard that shit. I remember what fallen cloaking noises sound like, that's for fucking sure. Stealth Vandal, get out. Where's that captain? Hey, buddy. Gone! I didn't even have to touch his ass. POV, you're a vandal standing there minding your own business, and then you watch as your captain gets his head blown right off his fucking shoulders.
Okay, negotiating crypto systems. Sure resistant security lattice verified. It's working.
He's just saying random shit, dude.
Inside the array. It's opening.
They certainly know how to, you know, I mean, it's really hard to base it off of anything because we are nowhere near a far future like this, but there are many pieces of media that will just make up words and systems and shit like that on the fly. And, you know, there are sometimes it just sounds goofy as shit and, like, actually unbelievable, but Destiny, they did a really good job with, you know, the Ghost's dialogue and making it sound like he's actually looking into some kind of system. It does sound very believable, whatever it is he's screwing with. Fucking wizard. Hell yeah. I got rid of that wizard early. That thing would usually stick around more than I wanted to. 32. Hell yeah, I'll take an auto rifle right now. Oh yeah, I forgot. Enemies, like enemy ships anyway, in this game could actually just kill their own guys on accident. Like that ship just blasted that thrall. That was pretty fucking smooth with the sniper back there. I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but I was like, that was good. Like, how could I not? Bitch. Bitch. Bring it on. Bring it on. Alright, alright. Get a bit close. Bitch. I'm getting a little too feisty. I don't want to die. So we have to restart. Hallowed Knight. Ow! Oh shit. He's gonna kick my ass. He's coming in to kick my ass. He's not happy. Blue engram! It's Christmas. It's an early Christmas this year, folks. Santa is in. Jolly Maxing is in. Where is it? There it is! Yes, yippee! Now, blue encrypted engrams always had a chance of turning into a very small chance, but always had a chance of jumping into a legendary. It would be fucking bonkers if the first blue engram I get decrypted into a legendary this early. That would carry the fuck out of me. That would be so great.
This array is controlled by the last Warmind, Rasputin.
Okay, okay.
It's connecting to defense constructs all across the system.
Perfect.
There could be something out there to help us survive the darkness.
Hell yeah, okay. So, after passing in those two bounties, yes, I love the pulse grenade. After passing in those two bounties, we are now, not only do we level up to level 7, but those two bounties have helped push us along quite a bit, and we're now almost at level 8 too, which is really nice. That's why kind of grabbing bounties before you head out is really useful, at least when it came to like Destiny 1 and early game, early DLC leveling in Destiny 2. Grab bounties as you go out, so while you're going through that story, you're completing them, and not only will you level up based off what you're doing, but you'll pass in all these different bounties that'll complete and get a fuck ton of rewards and level ups and all that good shit. You know? Okay, Rasputin isn't as cuddly and personable as I am. In fact, I have no idea what his motives are. He locked us out of the arrays, but why? Speak to Ikora in the Hall of Guardians at the Tower. Okay, yeah, so... Okay. So we went in there, and we figured out that the Dead Orbit guys who tried looking into the systems got completely wiped, and Rasputin locked them out of the system.